That's so annoying. I don't know what happened. The app just shut off. So annoying. All right, so the last one that I was doing was TD, and I said that tomorrow looks like there's choices. There's an earth sign around, there's a fire sign around, and the energy around tomorrow looks pleasant, serene, um, calm. Tomorrow's energy looks really good for TD. So next I have Sue. I don't see it yet, so let me do Krista. Jay had been drinking and was very open about his feelings for me. Is he regretting it? He doesn't seem to want to talk about it now. Okay. I don't think he's regretting it, but I don't think that he's ready to make a real move right now. So I don't think he knows what to do. You know, it's when you're drunk, it's very easy to, have all the answers. But now I think he feels like now that I've already said all this, which I don't think that he feels that he said anything that you didn't already know. But what is he going to do about it? That's the thing. And that's what he's got to come up with now. Where now he's like, shit, now what am I going to do? I need a plan and I don't have one. Sepia. Is she a fool? I spoke to her myself and told her she's not the only one. He runs a lot of games anyways, Rommel in general. That's the thing. I don't understand women. I can't tell you, it's not always only women, but I can't tell you how many women that will say for example, if I was like talking to her, like the woman on that side would be like, yeah, well, I don't care. As long as nobody else knows, as long as we can make pretend that everything is perfect, I don't care. Like a lot of times it's going to so fucked up, they don't care what's really going on in the relationship as long as everybody else thinks that they're so loved. It's insane. It's insane. It's like it matters more what the people on Facebook think than what is happening in the bedroom. I mean, it's nuts to me, but that's what's important to them. So I don't know what to say about that. I mean, I could never live like that, but it's sad because it's like I hate to say this, but it's like a little bit pathetic. It's like you're willing to put up with just about anything. You don't care. Like for what? I mean, is it that wonderful? No, it's not. Like I don't get it. But that's like society. Society has made value in like your value is your status, and if you're not with somebody, people are like, well, what's wrong with you? Or it's like I told you guys that when I did my first teacher training, I was going through a really shitty time with that guy that I was dating off and on for 8 years. Really bad time. I think that was the year that he got married behind my back and didn't tell me, so I didn't see him a couple of months. I guess he was faithful, I don't know, and he didn't tell me, and then I was still seeing him. But anyway, she was getting married, and she was, I mean, I'm not even kidding you. She would be on Facebook every day, like the countdown to her wedding. All right, I understand you're excited, but she put up this whole big thing about how she had a dream that she was single and that she was looking out at a club and she was looking for someone. And I woke up and I was so grateful that that's not my life and I don't have to do that anymore. And I was reading it. I was like, I wanted to say, oh, so I guess you're really happy that you're not me. But I was like, you know what? Let me just not. But that's so some people are willing to put up with anything just to have someone. It's sad. Okay, Rommel General. Things could change for the better with him, Eight of Wands, but you got somebody from your past coming back, Six of Cups, and you're going to walk away from that situation. Hmm. Somebody from your past could return and you could walk away from them. Things could change for the better quickly with Rommel. Things are a little bit undecided right now between the two of you, and you're going to have choices. So it's going to be a little bit up in the air, or your decision as to which direction you take it in. But you got people coming in. But it looks like things with him change for the better quickly. Things could even stabilize a little bit. He's gone through, I feel like he's gone through a rough year too. So I feel like he's still a little bit bruised. Nobody. Did the office take my package or did someone else? Okay, did the office take my package? I think the office took it. 70% chance, yes, the office took it. Lydia, you got my text about Leo guy? Um, yeah, I thought I answered it. I don't know why our phones don't um, communicate well. Let me see. Yeah, I did answer it. I'm going to forward it to you. No, I don't know if I can forward it. Let's see. I forwarded. Let me know if you don't get it, and I'm going to look into him again. But he comes up as a pretty good guy. When I looked when I looked into him before, he came up as being very genuine. He may be naturally a little bit nervous. That just may be his personality. He's got a little anxiety around him. You could have a new journey with him. Spontaneity, growth, transformation, evolution around the situation. Things could change for the better quickly. He's very intelligent. He takes work serious. He's kind-hearted, stable, down to earth. You and him could have a nice connection. I like him. I would give him a chance. Yeah, it looks like there's good energy around the situation right now anyway. And I don't even mind the distance. I think that the distance, it might enhance it. You know, like it could be, it could enhance it. Leslie, what are my parents overreacting over me and my boyfriend? Okay, why are my parents overreacting over me and my boyfriend? All right, this is what comes up. They feel betrayed, they feel undecided, and they feel anxious. So I don't know what happened with you and your boyfriend. Um, yeah, and it doesn't look like they're giving up anytime soon. They're kind of holding steady to whatever it is you guys are arguing about. They don't want to give in. I don't know what happened, but they're feeling like they don't think they're overreacting. They think that they're right. Um, Ariane, anything about finances? Maybe worried about finances. You could have a little anxiety around money. Feeling a little bit undecided. But a side business or doing something practical on the side may bring in financial stability, growth, and change, and things could change for the better quickly. So even if you're worried about it now, there's opportunity to do something else to bring in more money on the side that could be very profitable. Phantom, will I continue to receive support? Will I continue to receive support? You should. Yeah, you should. Nobody. When will I be able to get my own card? Your own car? Whoops. Oh, it could be soon. Like within, like by early winter. Sometime this winter. Goddess, reading for the first week of November. Reading for the first week of November. You're right, Dylan? Got money coming in. Nine of Pentacles. Good luck and money coming in. You could be spending time with a Capricorn, moving on to greener pastures, and finally starting to see some of the fruits of your labor come into fruition. Success comes in. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is heightened. You also may feel like you're spending some time that week with an air sign that could be significant. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Damn. Ah, damn, hang on. Red, Jay is so disconnected. Why? He's feeling a little unlucky. He is feeling a little bit burdened. I don't know what's gone on in the situation, but he feels like he's got the world against him. It's going to change. The energy around the situation changes. Nine of Wands, Nine of Cups, Three of Cups. Feeling like you can finally exhale. Your wishes come true. Celebration comes in around the situation. That should change. Ronnie, when will I meet someone, even if it's just a guy friend, and really devastated and thought that I was moving past him, but to hear that it's frustrating. All right, I don't know what happened, but or a couple of things. Sometimes, like, it's just not easy getting over people or moving past people, and when you think that you have, something sets you back, and it's just like it takes the wind out of you, and you don't know you don't know what the hell. But depending on the reader, there's no time in the spirit world, so we don't really always know. Like, you don't really know the accuracy of, like, I've had people tell me things. Okay, I was going through this rough time once where I was waiting to hear from somebody who had ghosted me. And I remember that the person disappeared in February. Now, my first question is, why do you want to hear from the motherfucker when he treated you like that? But I was like blindsided by this whole thing. So the person disappeared in February. And I remember that I called this line or whoever the hell I spoke to. I don't remember who it was, but I remember that the girl that I was talking to told me, oh, you should be hearing from him on, I think it was April 17th. I want to say it was April 17th. I didn't hear from him until I think it was like May 17th. But anyway, the point being, timing is, you know what I mean? And then I had somebody tell me, right? Another time I was ghosted. It was a long time. I didn't hear from this person. And she kept telling me, oh, you're going to hear from him. Whatever, January 1st, February 7th, like it kept going and going and going. And then finally she said to me, I'm not even kidding you. She said to me, well, the window of time is closed and you're not going to hear from him now. So I was like, really? Like, you kept telling me you're going to hear from him, you're going to hear from him, you're going to hear from him, you're going to hear from him. And then it's like, no, you're not going to hear from him again. So I was really pissed. I was like, here I am waiting around. And so I got pissed, and I'm like, I'm never fucking calling again, because I mean, it's a crazy amount of money I was spending to call these people, and I felt like half of them were just telling me what they thought I wanted to hear. And then this woman, probably, I felt like, oh well, she just probably had enough of me and wanted to just get rid of me now. So that was like in May, and then I finally heard from him in June, like a couple of weeks later. And I was like, how do you like that? So sometimes, like, I feel like even though somebody may have given you a real bum ass reading, that doesn't mean that it's 100% true. And you don't know when it was that it happened. So I would try not to let something like that really upset you that much now, especially if it's something that happened in the past, because you can't go back to the past anyway. All right, when am I meeting someone? Okay. Soon. It could be within the next 6 weeks, sometime this fall. But I know how frustrating it is. And then I also know, like, there have been times where I felt like I don't know what would be worse, for him to actually come back or for me never to see him again. Because the idea of letting you come back and do that to me again, I think that's worse, right? I think that's worse. How many times am I going to allow that? Like, what am I? Well, maybe this time it'll be different, and it's like, why do that to yourself, right? So I can appreciate your frustration. Just, I mean, I've had so many readings in my life, and different people and all kinds of shit and sometimes I'm like I've let people really upset me, tell me I had curses on me and I was never going to be happy and I was born at the wrong time and somebody cursed me as a child. I mean, people told me all kinds of crap. Tarot TV with T. How Eric felt about me giving him my ring size. Um, well, he's feeling a little bit unstable around this relationship, so I don't know where you guys are, but he's got the Four of Pentacles in reverse, the Ten of Wands, and he's feeling a little bit upside down right now. So I don't know, when you gave him your ring size, I don't know exactly what he was thinking, but he may be a little overwhelmed. Tarot TV. What wish will Eric make on love pearl I gave him? What wish will Eric make on the love pearl I gave him? All right, I can't tell you exactly what his wish is. I don't know. But what comes up around this situation is that he feels like things are slow moving, or he's slow to make a decision. He may be slow to make a wish. Maybe he doesn't know what he wants right now. It also looks like he's feeling a little bit unprepared, and he's caught a little bit in a slowdown. Liz, how does RG feel about me right now? How does RG feel about me right now? This person feels good around you. You've got cause for celebration, divine timing, the Nine of Cups, which is a wish. This person thinks that you're kind, caring, passionate, creative, well-balanced, and stable. There's good energy around this. Darlene, what are Kevin's feelings for me? When will he text? Okay. What are his feelings? It looks like he feels like you're kind, caring, well-prepared, honest, humble, unique. He's slow. Knight of Pentacles. He could be involved with somebody else. There's somebody else here. That could be why he's slow. When will he text? Might not be until November, the Jack. Sometime in November. All right, I finished this one. Let me go to the new stream. Priscilla, general for November, what can I expect? Okay, Priscilla for November. No longer holding yourself back, right? You have a wish, put it out into the universe, happiness comes in. You might have some adventurous times happening in the month of November. You've got a water sign around you that may be significant, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You also have an Aries here that could be significant. Money comes in. Life starts to move forward quickly. November should be a powerful month. Sue, will I receive Mayo interview by the end of this month? Yeah, I think you will. Leslie, will moving out make my parents disown me? They're not going to be happy. They will not be happy. 70% chance yes, and they're trying to hold you back. You know, it's a tough situation. It really is, because I mean, this is a crazy world, so I can understand from their point of view, but at some point, like, you don't want to stifle someone. I know way too many people, like adults, that have never moved out of their parents' house because they were so stifled and they were treated like children for way too long. So it's a tough balance. It really is. But I don't think that they're not going to be happy if you move out, if you move out. Wait a minute, what happened here? Ronnie, my point is he shouldn't be screwing anyone. All right, I don't remember. I didn't hear the whole story of what this person said. Staying in my house, I came to get him when he was stranded on the highway. He had no money. It's hurtful. But how do you know what this person is telling you is true? You know what I mean? Like, what happens if she's picking up energy that dated back from before he knew you? You know, like, I always, like, what is the point of somebody giving you a reading on something that happened way back when, that you're never going to be able to prove and you're never going to know? At least when we're looking at the future, I mean, timing sucks, right? But at least you know at some point, like, I was told for 20 years I was going to have an unexpected pregnancy. Well, eventually I had the unexpected pregnancy, so we finally saw it come into fruition. But if she were to tell me that somebody did something that I could never prove from years before, you don't really know that he did those things or that he was screwing around. Like, how do we even know that she was picking up the right person? I just get a little skeptical, only because why are you reading something that happened in the past? Now, if he was coming back to you today and he was like, listen, I want to move in. I want you to give me your ATM card. I want you to buy me a cell phone. You need to pay my car insurance. And then she said to you, listen, this guy was not faithful in the past and he did X, Y, and Z. Then I would say, okay, she's trying to protect you from making a mistake in the future. But to just unload all of that about something that happened in the past, I don't see a reason for that, or why she was even looking into that, or he, or whoever it was. I just get a little skeptical sometimes, only because I know for myself, I've had so many people where I feel like they were just trying to keep me as a client. So I that makes me a little bit skeptical. Because what's the point? Like, knowing now, if it doesn't serve any purpose other than just hurting you, like, what was the point of reading into something like that? And if you confront him on it, whether he did or he didn't, he's going to tell you he didn't. No one's going to admit to it. And if he wasn't really doing that kind of stuff, he was going to think that you're losing it. You know what I mean? I think that you're pretty intuitive, and I think that if he was doing really shitty things, you would kind of know, or you would have known. You would have had an idea. T. Yvette, general for the rest of the week. You got a good week. You got a wish. You got good karma coming in, something to celebrate. Could be spending time with an Aquarius. The sun is in reverse, so there may be time. Like, it may take time for happiness to come in, but there's happiness coming in. The rest of the week should be a nice week. Ray, why did S hide from me in the past? She never told me something she said she would. Okay, what did S hide from me in the past? It looks like some kind of gossip. It doesn't look like you're missing anything by not knowing it. It looks like arguments and gossip and hearsay. Could have something to do with a Cancer. You're not missing anything. I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, you could ask her now, but I don't see what the... It looks like it was like a gossipy kind of a thing about a Cancer. T. Vet. Oh, I did that one. Sue, will my test score be above 520 tomorrow? I did that one. I said yes. Shay, my child's father is coming to see the baby this week. How will it go? Okay. Well, not that great. The Three of Pentacles is here, which is good because that could be like a stable relationship with the kid that's deep rooted and long lasting. I mean, this is usually a business relationship, but in this situation, I would say it's with his child and he's prepared for that. But everything else around it doesn't look great. Actually, money looks good, so I don't know, he may be coming in with money or he may be bringing stuff. That's positive. But otherwise, around the situation, it looks like there could be an argument. One or both of you may feel stabbed in the back. I don't think you don't want to be with him anymore. This is like a breakup or a disconnect. Like things are not moving forward quickly and the star is not getting a wish around the situation. But so the situation between the two of you may not be great, but it looks like he's okay with the child. Like he's doing the right thing by the child, which is positive. It just doesn't look like the whole thing is that wonderful. The reader might not know that it's past that. Yeah, I've had that happen to me before. I had them tell me that happened in the past. Oh, yeah. But what did she do? She went and told her stuff that happened in the past that she didn't already know, right? Like, all right, like let's just say, for example, all right, I dated this guy who was a sailor. This guy, Vanilla Ice. Remember I told you guys about him, Vanilla Ice. Totally not my type. I don't even know what happened there. But anyhow, like, what would be the point of a reader telling me that he was like a cheater or lying to me or sneaking around now? Like, that relationship is over, and I'm not. Even if I were to ask about him, because I would hope that he's okay and that he has a decent life and maybe he stopped lying. But what would be the point of somebody telling me that now? Unless for some reason I was going to run into him and they picked him up coming in around me. I don't know. It's just, sometimes, especially if you're not asking, like tell me about the sailor, what's going on around the sailor. I wonder how it comes up, you know? I don't know. I would just, you know what? I would take it with a grain of salt. That's it. I wouldn't let it make you that upset only because You know, like there could be confusion around who she was talking about, or something could have been over exaggerated. I would just take it with a grain of salt. Ray, what sign will I end up with in love? Okay, the next love sign, Aquarius. Next love sign that comes in around you is happiness around an Aquarius. Sue, how will my interview with Mayo go? It should go really well. You've got a wish around the situation. You have good karma. You've got things moving forward. New beginning, Ace of Pentacles. Shay, does Libra want to move back in with me? Okay. Might think about it. All right, this is what comes up. So we've got the Libra showing up here. One ace is 33% chance, but financial stability or feeling like it would be economical. So could be. Could be thinking about it. Um, Adriana, let's see the question. Are they calling me for the conclusion of the recruiting process tomorrow? Wait a minute. Tomorrow, Wednesday, or third. Okay. Am I getting a call tomorrow? I think it could happen tomorrow or Wednesday is higher. I think you hear sooner rather than later. Shay, is Libra interested in getting back together? Thinks about it. Thinks about it. I don't know if he thinks though that it would be the best idea, but it's something that does cross his mind. 'em. Yeah, Leslie, 22 is old enough. You know what I mean? Like that's I'm not saying it's old enough. I mean, you're old enough to live on your own, but you know, it's oh, you're an adult, you know? I'm 22 and I want to go out with him and his friends. Yeah, you see, 22, like you're old enough to go out. Yeah, it's tough. Vicky, was it R that blocked me on WhatsApp himself, or was he told to do it by someone else? Okay. Mm, three aces that he did it. Yeah. I mean, I should hope that somebody else isn't telling him to block you. Who the hell is anyone else to tell him what to do? I wouldn't listen to anyone that told me to block somebody. I would tell him to go to hell. But no, I think it was him. He got three aces. Um, Adriana, when can I be getting married? I can't really very hard for me to tell something like that. Um, I think that you would get married in the summertime, but it might not be for another good couple of years, like maybe another 4 years. But I can't swear to that. You know, there's too much when it comes to free will. Like, to answer that question. You know, it's the same thing like when is my first child going to be born? It's too much free will and there's too many things that go into it to come up with a specific date. It's I can't swear to that. I think it would be a summer wedding though. Stephanie, tease energy towards me. Well, the Knight of Pentacles is kind of slow and stagnant. Um, a little bit stuck in the mud. The energy is kind of stuck. Ty. Tyler is sending mixed signals. What is up with him? Yeah, here you go. A slowdown and then celebration. Sharp energy and then a new beginning. He doesn't know what he wants. He doesn't know what he wants, and he's driving himself crazy. You just got to give it a little bit of time. Let the kinks work themselves out. It's going to be slow and steady. Can't force anything. You just kind of have to let it happen. Yeah, it's going to be like this a little while. That's okay. You know, my teacher, my yoga teacher, she used to always say, "Okay, and what's the rush?" Always, like, whenever a subject came up, she would be like, "Okay, and what's the rush?" You know, and she's right. Like, why are we always in a hurry to get to the end? Stephanie, why was Vonnie asking Karen about me? Okay, there's a couple of things here. First of all, there's Three of Cups in reverse, which is like there's third party interference happening all over this place. So there's that. Then the Emperor's in reverse, which means somebody here is trying to be very controlling and manipulating. I don't know who it is, but somebody is. It also looks like the Chariot is in reverse, which is like things maybe hit a brick wall for her, or she wants to know what's going on. She thinks that you're involved somehow. This whole situation looks like it could kind of be explosive. So I would stay away from this, to be honest. There's like, there's a lot of crap happening. Stephanie, what's coming to me in love and when? Okay. Could be a Sagittarius that you meet through divine timing. There's also an Aquarius coming in. Divine timing. It's going to happen like when you least expect it. Might not be for a while though. Well, the Ten of Hearts. So you could meet someone this month. Anytime between now and the spring is a good time for new energy to come in. Sagittarius and Aquarius would be new people that have not been around before. And it could be a relationship that actually brings in a lot of happiness. Adriana, is he still having feelings for me or not? I think he still has feelings for you. Yeah, I think so. Adriana, when could I be moving? Well, you've got the Ten of Spades, so that could be anytime this fall. It could be as soon as the month of October, or it could be before the end of December. If not this fall, I would say next fall. Spades is usually the fall. Vicky, do you see him contacting me again and when? Okay, let's see. Is he contacting me again? You got a 33% chance, yes, he contacts you again. Could be within the next 7 weeks. So, yeah, I would say before the end of the fall. Stephanie, is Vanny spying on me on Instagram and her thoughts? I don't think she's spying, no. No, not now. Doesn't mean that that can't change. Yeah, I don't trust her. Is V still seeing T and sleeping with him? I don't think that they're sleeping together. No, I don't think so. Leslie, general reading. Maybe walking away from something that no longer serves you. Slow and steady wins the race, and you're heading over to something to celebrate around a wish that comes true. Three of Pentacles, feeling like a business relationship or a work relationship is solid, grounded, and stable. No longer holding yourself back. You could be hearing from somebody who you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time with the Knight of Swords. Shay, why has the Libra been texting me every day? Not used to him doing that. He may have gone through a disappointment of some type, and he's looking to, I don't want to, it's not coming up strong enough that he's looking to hook up or get back right away, but I think he's looking to keep his options open right now. He's got a wish around the situation, and here he is, the Knight of Swords. This is all the unexpected communication coming in. Not holding himself back. I don't know. Something in his life has shifted, and he's looking to like keep his options open. Just me. When will communication happen again with the Scorpio? November. Sometime in November, communication should pick up again. Leslie, is the celebration related to Tony and me leaving my parents' home? No, I don't think so. Cinnamon, what was her message to me? Oh, the grandmother in the dream? All right, what was Grandma's dream? I mean, Grandma's message in the dream. You're protected. You've got protection from the other side. That's nice. Tara, will I be able to manage my business with a full-time job? Yeah. Yeah. You can do it. If you want it bad enough, you'll do it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Vicky, what was Richard's feelings after the message last night? Has his feelings changed towards me now? Okay. Well, there's a third party here. That's what this is about. So I don't know what's going on between you and him or what's happened in the past, but there is a third party here, and that's why things have kind of, that's where his energy is right now. Um, I wouldn't put too much energy into this situation with him because it doesn't look like there's all that much more to come. Like Judgment is in reverse, which is poor timing. The Star is in reverse, which is like not getting a wish. Empress is in reverse. Lovers is in reverse. You know, you might want to take some time away from this situation or keep your options open and then see what happens in the future. Because right now it doesn't look like, it looks like he's involved with someone else and that's where his energy is. And until that, whatever happens there happens, or if that ends or whatever, I don't think he's going to be giving you all that much attention, or he doesn't have the time, or you know, he's involved. That's the best thing I can say, and that's why you're not getting much out of him right now. So his feelings are like, I don't know, does he know that you know that he's with someone, or because he may feel like you know the situation and like he's stuck between a rock and a hard place. Shay, what is disappointment in Libra's life that's making him want to text me more? Okay, what's going on around this Libra? Feels unprepared. Feels like his life is stuck. The Chariot is in reverse. Feels like very weak. Feels like he's got bad karma. He doesn't feel like anything in his life is going right. He may have just walked away from a situation too, that what didn't work out the way he wanted it to. Felt like there's bad timing around him. He's just not going through a really good time right now. Yeah, he may have had a breakup. Lovers is in reverse. Judgment is in reverse. Adriana, am I going to live with roommates or by myself? All right, will I live with roommates? No, I don't know. I think you're going to move into your own place by yourself. Ashley, general. You got the Magician here. You can make just about anything happen. Focus on what you want more of. Happiness comes out. Financial stability comes in. You got a wish. Put it out into the universe. Could be spending a lot of time with an earth sign. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Love cup is full. You got some nice things happening. You could have an Aquarius coming in that may be significant. Adriana, what will my boss say when I tell her that I'm leaving? And also, what would George think? Okay, what would my boss think? They both would be sad to see you go. Your boss would feel a great loss because she thinks that you're an amazing employee. You're a hard worker. You're well balanced. You're easy to get along with. You're pleasant to be around. They would be sorry to see you go, but they would feel like it was for your best interest. You know? Yeah, those situations are tough. Shay. Will the Libra and the girl that he just broke up with get back together? Yeah, they could get back together. So breakups under Mercury retrograde. If you break up with somebody under Mercury retrograde that you've never broken up with before, chances are you get back together. If you've broken up before and you get back to and you break up again under Mercury retrograde, then that usually ends it. The same thing with like getting back together with someone. So if you start a relationship with somebody who you were previously with, that relationship can last. But if you start a new relationship under Mercury retrograde, chances are it won't last. So if they've never had a breakup before, they'll probably get back together. Cards indicate yes. Um, Adriana L. Love reading. Adriana L. Divine timing brings in a soulmate. Right there. You might be unprepared when this happens, but you'll get over that. It could be an Aquarius that comes in. You also have some adventure coming in, and you have a Leo coming in. So you might have some options, but it's going to be through divine timing. um, Nav, how did Ammon Bath feel after reading my last two emails? Um, all right, there's a lot of stuff happening here. So I don't know if this person has been writing back to you and this was an email that's gone back and forth, but it looks like at first they were happy to hear from you, Wheel of Fortune, but then things took a turn. Two of Cups is in reverse. Queen of Swords is negative energy or sharp words. Strength is in reverse. Feeling stabbed in the back or hurt is here. And an argument could be coming. So I don't know what happened or what was said, or if you sent these emails and never heard from him. If you never heard back from him, he may be angry or upset about it. You've got the he's got the 10 of Cups and he's got arguments. Shay, will he choose to get back with me or the other girl? He's so confusing. Well, once again, if you put yourself in a situation where it's like me versus her, the energy always goes to the person that wants less. So the person that desires him less will be the one that he ends up with, because that's just the way energy works. So, it's this is like it's free will, right? So chances are, I don't know what's really gone on in his life over, however, like what his relationship was with that other person, but if he's paying you attention right now, he's trying to keep the door open to see what's going to happen between you and him. If that other girl starts to pay him attention and she acts desperate and she's desperately trying to get him back, that's going to turn him off and he's not going to go after her, because that's just the way it is. Nobody wants needy energy. Like, I need you. Are you going to choose me? Are you going to pick me? Are you going to want me? If she's pushing him away and she's kind of, her energy is kind of like, I'm done with this right now, he's going to desire that more. So you've got to change the situation so that your energy is not so wanting or desiring of him. And then you like the energy around people, or the person that is always attracts the most people is the person that cares the least, that doesn't have a need or a desire. I don't need anybody, so that they come to me. You know, it's the energy of letting something go and then it comes back to you. So it depends on the energy that you put into the situation. There's nothing written in the stars that says that he's got to go back to her. He could go back to her for 3 days. They could break up again. Like, you know, like nothing is set in stone, because it depends on how everybody else acts. You know, it's like one thing always affects another, which is why I get annoyed when people stay in relationships they know they shouldn't be in, because it slows everybody's life down, right? So if she comes back begging, he's not going to be interested in that. He's going to just find it becomes a turn off. Like, and it's like an energetic kind of a thing. So you have to switch the energy so that you're not wondering if he's going to pick me, because that energy is like wanting and needing. Like, I need him to choose me. And then that pushes him away. Like the resistance of it, the other person becomes more attractive. Adriana, general. Got money coming in. You've got a lot of money coming in. Ten of Pentacles. No longer holding yourself back brings you to the top of the mountain. Slow and steady wins the race. A new beginning when it comes to work. Being at the right place at the right time brings in a fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Red. Is there anyone worthwhile in love coming in? Celebration comes in around a Cancer and also a Taurus. You also have an Aquarius coming in. A lot of potential. See, that's the thing about energy. Like, I know it's so stupid, but I used to work with this woman, and she used to say that her father used to always say to her, when one dog's eating, they all want to eat. So one person comes in, and then the energy draws other people in. And then when your energy is kind of scattered and not all focused on one person, that's when you become really attractive to other people. It's so fucked up that it's got to be like that, but that's just the way it works. Nav, he didn't respond. My emails were bitter, and I just expressed everything that I was feeling. I couldn't take it anymore. I deleted all my social media so that I can just. That's good. 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 I'm glad that you deleted social media. Good. Satan runs social media. I always say that. Satan runs it. Engross myself in my studies and stop thinking about him. I think that you made the right decision. Anthony, what does the cards want to tell me about the Cancer girl and me now in the future? Do you still see communication and a reunion? Okay. Yeah, you will speak to her at some point. Yeah. Things could move forward. The relationship can strengthen. Things actually can move forward pretty quickly. See, this annoys me because I don't think it's fair. When things take a turn for the worst with that other guy, that was he a Leo? That's when she's going to start looking for people that to entertain her. Even if you're not, even if you're just somebody that she talks to, she's going to be looking for attention from somebody else, and she knows that you like her, and she's going to reach out to you. It's your choice what you do. If she comes back and you're happy and then that's fine. But I always feel like, oh, now you want to talk to me? You know, you blew me off for how long, but now you want to talk to me? You should get your opportunity to speak to her again. And then at that point, it's your choice. I mean, you are going to have other people around you. She's not the only one. You've got a Taurus around you. You have a Leo around you. And you have a Cancer coming in that's not her, it's somebody else. So you have more opportunities coming in too. I mean, what I would love is for you to be in a great relationship with somebody wonderful when she comes back. That's what I would like. Because then I would feel, and the thing is that you wouldn't be mean to her. I know you wouldn't be mean to her. And you would still be a friend to her. But she hasn't treated you that nicely. So, but yeah. Right now, what's going on with her, I still think that she's with that guy. I don't think things are so great between the two of them, though. I wouldn't be surprised if the end was near. Red. Should I kick the Leo and the Scorpio? She's silent, like she's not posting anything. Yeah, so things are probably not going that great. When things are going well and people can embellish, that's when they start putting stuff up. When things go silent, things have usually taken a turn for the worst. Okay, should I kick the Leo and the Scorpio? Okay. Should I kick the Leo? Well, you know what? I think that you're going to have other opportunities, which then is going to kind of shift the whole situation. And you might not have to really kick their asses because as soon as somebody else comes in, they may both start paying more attention to you. Let's see what happens because I think you're going to have some other opportunities coming in and then you're going to have more choices. It's so annoying that it has to be like that, right? Mel, you can close them, thanks. Like so annoying that like why do I have to like it's like why do I have to like attract people that I don't want to be with just to get your attention? You know, like I just think it shouldn't have to be that way, but this sucks to hear. This is Earth. I think that you can afford though to be firm with the Leo and the Scorpio, and you can let them know what you want and what you don't want. And I think there's other energy coming in around you anyway. Plus, I think these two guys still really care about you, and they're not going to walk away so fast. You know what? It's the relationships that are back and forth that are in and out that are really very difficult. Believe me, I totally get what you're saying here. I totally these guys are fucking idiots. Um, Ina, love reading. Ina, love reading. Divine timing. You got divine timing here. You have the Empress. Love, money, abundance, and fertility. Be careful if you don't want children when that card shows up. Feeling like the world is at your feet. A wish comes true around love. Passion comes in. Got an earth sign coming in. You also have a Libra. Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Libra enters. Might have some choices. Adriana, love. Got a fire sign coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also have an Aquarius coming in, no longer holding yourself back. A wish comes true, put it out into the universe. Got a large sum of money coming your way. You also have an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Your whole life may shift coming up. Like one thing may happen. That happens sometimes. You get a new job and then all of a sudden you have a new apartment, you live in a new place, you have a new, you meet new friends. All of a sudden these new people come in, everything is changed in a short amount of time. That could happen. Mel, General for Leroy. Okay, General for Leroy. What's going on here with Leroy? His life seems to have hit a slowdown. Chariot is in reverse, and there's some arguments around him. A little sharp energy around him. He may be walking away from something because it's no longer working. He could be getting a new job opportunity. That's positive, but he's got the Three of Cups in reverse, which means there could be a third-party interference around him and his situation, or whatever's happening in his love life. Third-party situation could be wreaking havoc. That could be what the slowdown is. He's got the sun coming out eventually, but it's going to take some time. He may be going through it a little bit. I don't know. Three of Cups in reverse is there's third-party interference happening in his life. So I don't know where he is in his relationships, but something is not right. And he's feeling like a slowdown, or he may be having to face some hard truths. Work looks good for him, though. Or he may be finding refuge in work right now. Like, well, at least I can go to work. At least I can be away from this. I can shut down the nightmare while I'm at work. Iveth, how does the Aries man feel that I know that he lied and there's another person involved? He's got sharp energy around him. He's not happy. Nope. Feels ungrounded, unstable. Feels like you called him on the carpet. But in a way, he kind of feels a little bit of relief because he feels like now at least it's out in the open and he's not going to get caught. He's already been caught. Like now it's over. Like that's it. It's out in the open. So there is a sense of relief around it. But he could be defensive. I don't know if you've had an argument with him. There could be an argument to come. All right, let's see. Did I get anybody else? All right, I finished. All right. Okay, guys, that's it for me tonight. I am going to go, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night, guys. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Why do I wave like that? Oh, wait, let me just do this one. Iveth, will he regret it in the future? Yeah, at some point he may regret it. Yeah. Yep. At some point he may feel bad. Right now he may be feeling relieved, though, that it's out in the open. All right. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.